Welcome. Welcome to the live session from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Hope that everyone ready for the Friday live session. Very important day, and because last day of trading week, absolutely important day. Let's look at what kind of opportunity we have in the market. I would appreciate your support, guys, if you are enjoying the live session every day, by giving a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press the notification bell so that you are not missing any of the content that I am posting every day. Okay, so let's see where the market is heading. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining the live session. So let's begin first of all on, we will be looking at a couple of instruments such as the XAUUSD currently trending nicely. After yesterday's bounce, we can see that from this level, from this resistance line, XAUUSD started to drop again to the downside. So we might see that from here, potentially the market might be coming back down again. Okay, so what we can see here on XAUUSD, we can see that there was a bounce here from this level, and after this bounce the market started to pull back. Now if we look at the daily price action, we can see that from this daily resistance line the price started to break below this level, and we might see that ultimately XAUUSD coming back down here to the support level from the long-term picture. So if we look at the lower time frame on XAUUSD, we can see the market. If we look at the 1 minute chart, we can see that from this level it started to break below that level, and we may see that ultimately the price is coming back down in this support level. Let's see where it is heading. So let's look at one by one how the market might be doing, and based on that we will be looking for entry opportunity in the market. Okay, so I will be looking at first of all daily chart to see overall picture in the market. Now from the daily time frame, we can see that this is a daily, we can see there is a drop here, pullback, another drop, deeper pullback, and with that multiple time the market after retesting this level multiple times, you could see that the market may continue to drop again to the support level, which we can see that this is an important level of support. And okay, so what we can see here in this area, this is where a big drop here from this level. Okay, massive drop followed by this deeper pullback to the upside, where we can see that this is the support here, which is turning resistance here, and that support turn resistance multiple times. We can see the market started to break below, and what we can see in this area that if we look at the 1 hour chart here, from here, okay, so it is a big drop followed by this narrow pullback. We've seen another drop. We can see another pullback, and after back-to-back multiple times the price have done the pullback, we might see that now on XAUUSD coming back down again to the support level. And I will be waiting for a deeper pullback in this market, and then we can look for that potential entry opportunity. So this is where what we can see, this is a resistance line here, and so with this resistance, okay, so we can see that on XAUUSD, okay, so here what we can see, this is a resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, resistance here. So multiple times the market from that resistance started to drop, and with that drop, what we can see that the market from this level started to break below, and we could see that ultimately it's coming here to this support level. So you can see after breaking above, we can see the market started to drop. And I think that on XAUUSD, we might see that ultimately the price again dropping back to the support level. Let's see how far it is heading. Hi, Coach. Welcome. Belham. Anthony. Hello, everyone. Thank you very much. Santosh. Good day, sir. Thank you very much. Santosh. Market structure is bearish now. Yeah, on XAUUSD, we can see the market structure is bearish, and we may see that the price from that level is coming back down further. We may see that it's dropping back to that level to create a new lower low. So we'll see where it is heading. Now at the moment on the lower time frame, we can see that after multiple times liquidity grab, so this is a resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, and we may see that from that level we could see that XAUUSD is dropping to that support level. So if we look at here on the 1 hour chart, we can see the market cross that high where there is a liquidity in that area. And I think that if we look at from the 1 hour perspective, the market crossed that high, and we could see that the price is coming to fill that zone here to create a new lower low. And with that in mind, we can expect for the market to come back down to the support level to create a new lower low. Let's see where it might be heading for long-term picture. So we can see here in this lower time frame, the price started to drop, and here is the liquidity grab, and from the liquidity grab expecting for the market to drop. And what I think that after deeper liquidity grab expecting for XAUUSD to come down and to fill that week, let's see how far it might be heading to. Hello, thank you very much, Benji. Good day, coach. Thank you. Welcome. And in the meantime, if you didn't like this stream, I would appreciate if you like, and also if you haven't subscribed yet, you can do so. uh, every day I post a lot of educational content. Tomorrow also I'll be posting some valuable educational content that will help you to learn and grow as a trader. So don't miss out to subscribe, and also press that notification bell so that you are notified as soon as I release any new content in the channel. So what we can see here in this area, this is a structure here formation, and with that structure formation, okay, so this is a structure here, and from that structure we have seen that breakdown. Now the market on a uh, downward pressure, and we could see that it's breaking below this level to the support. We will see where it is heading. So from the 1 hour, we can see already the market tested this resistance here, and from that zone we could see that it's coming back below with a higher liquidity grab. Okay, from here we can see the market slowly bouncing back to the upside, and what we could see ultimately, the price is hitting that high, and then if we see that it's reverting back from that level, we can look for potentially entry opportunity as soon as we will find that. Now if you look at the 4 hour, we can see the market on the resistance line. This is a crucial level here, because this is the 4 hour resistance where the market might potentially have a rejection from this level. So looking at 1 minute chart here, so wanting to see that it's breaking above, and then after break of this high, we could see the price is coming back down in that area. So this is where there is a long doji, and with the long doji, the market approaching that level here. Okay, so here, if we look at the 1 minute chart, what I think that from this resistance, as this is the 4 hour resistance, we might see a potential downside from that level, because if we look at the daily, it's in a bearish move. 1 hour, from the 1 hour also we see the price tested the high, and this is the 1 hour resistance. 30 minutes also resistance. 15 minutes, this is where the level. 5 minutes, and if we look at the 1 minute chart, we can see that this is where the price is heading to that level. And if we look at how many peep in that area, this is the 1 minute chart. So I'm just looking at the risk reward. I'm still not going. With few peep stop loss here on the 1 minute chart. If we look at on XAUUSD with 24 peep stop loss, with the expectation that from this 4 hour time frame, 4 hour resistance, the market to return back to the downside. I will be looking for potential sell here with 2 to 1 reward to risk. With just keep in mind, guys, it's fully about the risk management with 25 pip stop loss, around 25 pip stop loss, and with that stop loss expecting that XAUUSD. So basically, stop loss at 2691.49. Take profit for this one at 2683. So 2683.946 with only a little risk, very little risk. So I have opened a sell in that area to this level, as this is the 4 hour resistance at 2689.50, expecting this market to drop down to the support level. And so with that in mind, what we can expect for this market is that the price to drop back down to the support, and I will be looking to see that how the market might be doing here. And what we can expect here is for the price to retest and then to break below. So at the moment, what we can see, the market, this is the resistance line. From this resistance, expecting it to drop in that direction to the support level. So what you can see that 5 minutes also, this is a very strong level here. So we're expecting this market to drop to that support to see where it is heading. Though it is locally in an uptrend, we can expect for this market to come back down here. The risk here is very small. We have taken only few pip, so we have 25 pip stop loss here. I always use a very smaller stop loss for risk management purpose. I believe that you guys also are the same. Okay, so here wanting to see that it's breaking below, and with that breakdown expecting for the market to drop here to the support level. Okay, here we are running that trade on XAUUSD short trade and expecting it to break in the direction to see where it is heading. Okay, we can see some downside here on XAUUSD, and with the downside momentum we can expect for the market to drop to that support level to see where it is heading. So we can see there is a complete resistance, and we see that a breakdown primarily. You can see that there is a rejection here, and after the rejection, if we look at here lower time frame, we can see that there is a 20 EMA in this area. So I will still be expecting for a downside, as this is the 4-hour resistance. The expectation is to the downside. Thank you. So if we look at the lower time frame, we can see the market slowly trying to break below. And I think that from that zone, we could see eventually melting to the downside. We'll be waiting for that melt. And in the meantime, if you guys enjoying the live session, make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press the notification bell so that you're not missing any of the content that I'm posting every day. Now, our main goal here, if you look at the 4-hour, we can see the market is struggling to bounce. So because it's a 4-hour resistance, so therefore the expectation is for the price to drop back again to the support level. As we have seen, there is a drop down here and expecting it to return, but it may just go back up again. We'll see how far it might move. You can see some bounce here. So there is a bounce on the 4-hour, and I think that after that it may, so this bounce where it is taking to, just probably from this 4-hour, just cross that high. tested also the 30 minutes 20 EMA. As you have a tight stop loss. So here to see it might form bullish engulfer or bearish momentum here. Really determine how the price might be reacting. You've seen that unusually has broken to the upside. We'll see where it might be heading. From that level, okay, so if it is a fake out, then we might see straight down again. 4-hour time frame, we can see the price basically trying to be heading, and in that area we can look at that. In that area there is a long wick candle here. So most likely we'll see that potentially further upside here. Okay, so that trade might not be working out. So you got 24 pip minus here. We'll see. I think we might see unusual bounce. It happens, but we'll be looking to see how far it is moving. From the daily, we can see that. Let's look at the daily perspective. If we need to re-enter, we will be re-entering. As I put a very tight stop loss, we can readjust whenever needed. So the market here is the resistance here. So looking at the 1 minute chart, And the 4 hour, we can see there is a bounce which is unexpectedly has moved back to the upside. If we look at the euro dollar and other pairs, so on XAUUSD, which is in a bullish momentum. Okay, so here is what we can see from this level. Had a very strong rejection in that area, and looking at this level here, which is basically resistance line, and market is getting a rejection, so basically it might push the price back up. It could make an upside bias potentially. There is a doji formation, and it has in fact potentially made an upside bias. We will be looking to see, I think the trend currently pushing high, so it may continue to rise to the upside. Okay, so short term we see there is a bounce on XAUUSD, and with this bounce it's potentially pushing towards the upside. Here is what you can see, a bounce from that level, and with that bounce what we can see, this is a doji, a rejection to the upside, and it's a pretty strong bounce. If we look at the euro dollar, what's happening with the euro dollar? So that this instrument also was trending, and looking at euro dollar, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, Okay, so from this level, what we can see, this is the 15 minutes price action on XAUUSD. So this is where the price just tested the swing high, a swing low, and I think we might see now one more potential bounce, and then it could just return back potentially. If it does, then we'll be looking for to see where we can find that entry opportunity in the market. So one thing we can see that as the market managed to bounce, it may even go further. So if we look at the daily, I think we might see even a daily a retest of the resistance line on the daily. So if you look at the daily resistance is here, which is an important resistance line. And with that resistance, so if you look at here, here we can see that this is a resistance line here. And from that resistance, we can expect for this market to come back in that direction. So if we look at the 1 minute chart here, we can see that this is where we can see the trend was up here slowly. And with that uptrend, this is where there is a resistance. As the market managed to break out, we might see that it ultimately heading to the upside with another momentum. We could see that it's breaking above to that level to create a new higher high. Where also there is a support on the 15 minutes. So what we can see, 1 minute, there is an inverted head and shoulder. We had the trade, but it just opened the other way around and then started to bounce. So therefore, at the moment where we can see the market is heading to that level. So if we look at that breakout structure in that support level, there is a doji formation here. And so with this doji formation, what we can expect for the market to bounce and then closed as a pin bar. Okay, with this doji again, the price breaking above. So here is a rejection in this area, and with that rejection, expecting what we could see that the market is potentially heading towards the upside. So this is a doji. Here, what we can expect in that area, that for the market to um, return back to the upside. Okay, so here what you can see on the lower time frame, 5 minutes bearish and 1 minute, the market started to drop in that direction. So in this area, what you can see on the lower time frame, the price slowly, um, we have seen that rejection from that level, expecting for the market to come down for now, a deeper pullback in that area. So we'll see that how far it might be heading. At the moment, what we can see, the market is from this resistance line had a very sharp rejection, and with that rejection we could see that the price literally most likely bouncing back to the upside. Yep, it is. So from that level here, with this rejection, we can see the market start to break below. Okay, so from this level here, we will be looking for okay, so if you look at the 5 minutes, we can see that after this long bearish candle, there is a doji is being formed, and with this doji formation, expecting for the market to return in that direction to see where it is heading. Might be the bias towards the downside. As it has already crossed, we may not see that much rejection, but we could see that ultimately coming back to this level where there is a resistance turning support. We can see that there is a big drop here, and then consolidation, we see another drop, and ultimately we might see the market is coming to that support level for another drop. So I hope that you guys enjoying the live session. Make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. We had quite a few sessions. Yesterday also we have traded the FOMC, and tomorrow coming up, Saturday, a very important day, and I will be posting some of my best content tomorrow. So if you guys are ready, then you can also wait for that to see. You can see here on the 1 minute chart forming a bearish candle, bearish engulfer. And with that bearish engulfer, we see that 5 minutes there is a middleman formation. I think that that middleman might bring that price back to the support. Therefore, if we look at in that zone, it is important that we always look at the trend. So here we can see that if we look at the 1 minute from the daily, if we also draw the daily support here, which is basically here is the daily support, and with that daily support, it's quite low. The daily support is, the market here slowly trying to break below. Now here what we can see, that with this drop there is a narrow channel, and we can see another drop. The market is slowly coming back in that level where there is a support. And here is what we can see, that this is a downtrend. The market currently in a downtrend here on the lower time frame. So in this downtrend, as soon as we will see especially the liquidity gap, we can look for potential entry. And also I would appreciate your support, guys. I hope that you are enjoying the live session that we are posting every day. If you're enjoying, make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Gbpusd. Hello, sir. Greeting from Muscat. Good afternoon from India. Greeting from Namibia. Thank you very much. Hello. Yes, sir. Sir isn't by. Target 2710. Thank you very much for that. So we can see some. I think there is a bearish candle formation potentially on the 1 minute that we can see, and that might lead that price again potentially to the downside for short term at least. This 1 minute candle, there's a gap open and looks like it's a liquidity candle formation, but it's a very narrow candle to trade. Very tight entry. That's very tight. Thank you, guys. And here what's happening, that with this big drop, what we can see from here, this is a pretty strong drop in that direction at the moment, and with that drop we can expect for the market to come down here to the support level. Let's see how far it might be heading. And going up, yeah, I think that it's potentially a pullback. We can see that with this green doji, the market slowly trying to break below, and with that break expecting it to come back down to the support, and which is an important level of support. So therefore a big drop here, and okay, we see some bounce here in that area. Okay, so we might see another doji formation on the lower time frame. From the 1 minute, could be that it's potentially breaking below. Here we have seen another um, red doji formation. So the primary goal here is for us always to uh, trade in the major direction of the trend, which is the main goal. And if we trade in the major direction of the trend, we may see the price ultimately coming back towards the downside. So here we can see that on the lower time frame, we can see that there is a rejection again to the upside. So 30 minutes. Okay. So here is what we can see. This is where there is a structure formation. And with the structure, it's now breaking below, and it might come back here to the support level. The bearish pressure is higher in comparison with the bullish. So, and also the market is opening with a gap. Later today, I think there is a CAD news coming up. We look at the calendar. CAD news coming, employment change, unemployment rate. Gap open, and with the gap open, expecting for the market to uh, drop in that direction, so which is some we might see that potential downside here in that area. So with that respect, you can expect for the market to come down to the support level to create a new lower low. See how far it might be heading. So if we find a proper entry here, we can look for, at the moment we can see the market trying to so you see there is another 1 minute candle is forming, which what I think that may create another momentum towards the downside. So looking at the 4 hour, we can see the market is almost to the 4 hour support. If we see that it's, yeah, there is 1 minute liquidity candle that might lead the price back to the support level in that direction. It's always important to look at is the potential for bearish or bullish setup. Looking at the 1 minute, we can see there is a bounce. So as there is a cat news coming, we might see that significant volatility in this market. And with that significant volatility, Okay, after break of this high, it's now started to drop to the major direction. So in this area, what we can see that the market, if you guys look at it, you can see there is a bounce, and with this bounce, yeah, so it grabbed liquidity. Now it might slowly come back here to the support. We'll see how far it might be heading. I think it's grabbed that, you can see it grabbed another amount of liquidity, which might lead that price back to that support level. So you can see after grabbing those liquidity, the market slowly coming back down here. Here is what we can see from the bigger picture perspective. This is where the structure formation, and with the structure formation, we could see that the market is heading, and it's a very complex at the moment in this area to enter. Let's look at on euro dollar. We can see that on euro dollar, if we look at the um, 4-hour time frame, which is closing 1 hour 40 minutes time, this candle euro dollar, and with that candle close, we could see that this market also trending in that direction on euro USD. And with those candlestick pattern, look at, we can see that a doji formation, and with the doji formation, expecting for the market to come back down to the support level, grab the liquidity, and then to bounce back up. So here what we can see that euro dollar, this is a bullish move locally, and from that zone we could see that euro dollar is ultimately dropping back to the support level. So euro dollar along with the XAUUSD, you can see the gold now dropping ultimately after grabbing that massive amount of liquidity started to drop again towards the downside here. And with that drop, you can see that after forming this structure, the market started to drop, big drop, pullback, another drop, pullback, another drop, deeper pullback expected to drop down here to the support level. So for further entry, we will be waiting for the better opportunity. And as you can see here is this drop from the 1 hour, and from the 15 minutes and lower time frame, we can see the market slowly breaking below. So 1 minute bearish engulfer again. That might lead that price back to this support level. Okay, so from that perspective, what we can see on XAUUSD, the market slowly dropping back down, and I would like to wait for a little more time to see potentially where it is heading. So you can see the 4-hour time frame, the price in fact tested this and has got a rejection from that level. Now from the 5 minutes we see that there is a head and shoulder, but I think that if we look at closely we can see the market basically from that head and shoulder breaking back below, and that might lead that price back to that support level to see where it is heading. And also, thanks for joining the live session. I would appreciate your support to the channel. Okay, so on euro dollar also you can see the market trending, which is potentially a good sign. And as we can see that gold market slowly trying to pull back. It's and it's a Friday. I know that it's everyone wants to stay a little relaxed on the weekend. And as tomorrow coming up, another important day, Saturday, I will be waiting for all of you to join. Tomorrow I will be releasing one of my best educational video possible for all of you to enjoy and learn and grow as a trader. So in the meantime, if you guys are enjoying the live session every day, make sure you join again. I will be leaving it here today as Friday. Tomorrow we'll see you again trading live during the weekdays. Tomorrow I will be posting some educational content where I'll see you there. Until that, for today, I will be ending it here. As we see that gold market, we might see some downside. If we find any trading opportunity, we can. Otherwise, we'll leave it here. Thank you very much. And I'll see you again very soon, trading live together. Until then, stay well, stay happy.